Wonderful students, I want to share something life-changing with you today. English fluency is within your reach, and you can achieve it much faster than you believe. Many of you experience anxiety when attempting to speak English. You stumble, pause, and sometimes avoid trying altogether because of your fear of errors. Perhaps you've studied English for many years, yet when conversation time arrives, your mind goes blank. The vocabulary is there. Your reading comprehension is solid, but speaking leaves you paralyzed. I deeply relate to this struggle, having faced the same challenges when learning new languages myself. I understand the frustration of searching for words and feeling lost when native speakers talk quickly. Today marks the end of that struggle. I'm revealing how to master English through natural, effortless methods. Starting now, abandon everything that has made English seem difficult. Release yourself from complicated grammar rules, perfectionism, and especially fear. Remember, fear, not lack of knowledge, is the greatest barrier to English fluency. Fear of mistakes, embarrassment, and judgment hold you back. Consider how you acquired your native language. Did you memorize grammar textbooks? Study vocabulary lists? Of course not. You learned through listening, mimicking, making errors, and using the language daily. This natural approach is exactly how you'll master English. Don't just study English, live it. English shouldn't be a 1-hour daily exercise that you later forget. It should permeate your daily existence, heard, thought in, and spoken consistently throughout your day. I understand your question, but how? Don't worry. I'll guide you step by step through this transformative journey where English becomes second nature. Let's begin. Transform your English mindset. The crucial first step is mindset transformation. When you believe English is difficult, your brain resists learning. When you believe English is easy, learning accelerates dramatically. Watch how babies learn walking. They fall repeatedly, but persist until walking becomes effortless. Language learning follows this pattern. Mistakes aren't failures. They're essential learning tools. If you're not making mistakes, you're not truly learning. Repeat after me. English is simple. I can speak English. I improve daily. These affirmations reprogram your thinking. From today forward, never say, "My English is terrible," or "I can't speak English." Instead, affirm, "I'm learning and growing every day." This small mental shift creates tremendous learning momentum. Create your English environment. With your new mindset established, immerse yourself in English. Many believe fluency requires living in English-speaking countries, but that's a myth. You can create an English-rich environment anywhere. Begin by changing your phone's language settings to English. This simple act surrounds you with English vocabulary throughout your day, gradually familiarizing your brain with the language. Next, Start thinking directly in English. Currently, you likely think in your native language before translating to English, making your speech hesitant and unnatural. Start with basic English thoughts. When morning arrives, think, time to get up and brush my teeth in English instead of your native language. While preparing breakfast, think, I'm making coffee now. During your outdoor walk, notice the sky looks beautiful today. Initially awkward, this practice becomes natural with persistence. Soon, English thoughts will flow automatically. Another powerful technique is speaking to yourself in English daily. Stand before your mirror and have conversations. Good morning. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling energetic. I have several tasks today, but I'm excited to tackle them. Though it may feel strange initially, this practice dramatically improves your speaking abilities without performance anxiety. The more you practice, the more confidence you'll develop. Try labeling household items in English. Place sticky notes with English words on your furniture, appliances, and belongings. When you see these labels, speak the words aloud. If you see your bookshelf, say, "These are my books." The books are arranged by author. When passing your refrigerator, say, "This is where I keep my food fresh." This technique trains your brain to recognize and produce English vocabulary instinctively. Free yourself from grammar obsession. Many language learners believe they must master grammar rules before speaking. This approach actually hinders progress. Excessive grammar focus creates speaking anxiety through fear of errors. Instead, speak first and refine later. Children don't learn language through grammar studies. They absorb language by listening, repeating, and using patterns until grammar emerges naturally. Follow this intuitive approach. Rather than memorizing tense rules, learn practical sentences. Instead of studying present continuous tense rules, learn useful phrases like, "I'm cooking dinner now," "She's working on an important project," "They're playing soccer in the park." With consistent repetition and usage, grammar patterns become instinctive. The key lies in attentive listening and mimicry. Observe how native speakers construct sentences, then repeat their patterns aloud. Don't just understand, speak. Now that you understand how to create an English-rich environment, think in English, and release grammar anxiety, let's explore practical, everyday English usage. Bringing English into your daily life. Speaking difficulties often stem from uncertainty about what to say or how to express yourself. Here's a powerful truth. You already possess English speaking ability. You simply need to activate it. Consider your daily activities: waking up, personal hygiene, meal preparation, family interactions, shopping, socializing, working, studying, and relaxing before sleep. Every single activity provides English speaking opportunities. When you incorporate English into these routine activities, fluency develops naturally and effortlessly. Let's explore practical, everyday conversations you can begin using immediately. Morning English rituals. Transform your morning routine into an English practice session. Upon waking, begin speaking English aloud. The sun is shining today. I slept wonderfully. Time to begin my day with energy and enthusiasm. During your bathroom routine, narrate your actions. I'm squeezing toothpaste onto my toothbrush. Now I'm brushing thoroughly. Time for a refreshing shower. While preparing breakfast, continue your self-narration. I'm brewing fresh coffee. The aroma is delightful. These scrambled eggs need a pinch of salt. Even when alone, vocalize these thoughts. Regular verbalization builds speaking confidence rapidly. Now, let's practice realistic morning family conversations. Good morning, Dad. Did you sleep well? Morning. Yes, I had restful sleep. What's cooking for breakfast? I'm preparing pancakes with fresh berries. Would you like orange juice? Perfect. Orange juice is exactly what I need this morning. Here you go. Enjoy your breakfast. Thank you. These pancakes look delicious. Notice how simple yet natural this dialogue feels. You don't need complex vocabulary, just authentic communication. When leaving home, practice relevant English expressions. I need to purchase groceries today. Let me review my shopping list. I'll take the subway to the supermarket. At the store, mentally rehearse this shopping interaction. Excuse me, could you direct me to the dairy section? Certainly, it's at the back of the store, aisle 7. Thank you. Do you have organic milk available? Yes, we have several organic options on the bottom shelf. Perfect. I'll take the 1-gallon size. Also, where are your fresh vegetables? Produce is in the front right corner of the store. Great. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Have a wonderful day shopping with us. By practicing these authentic interactions, public speaking anxiety diminishes rapidly. When meeting friends, try these conversational patterns. Sarah, great to see you. How have you been? I've been fantastic. How about yourself? Doing well. I just finished an interesting book. What have you been up to lately? I've been exploring photography. Want to grab coffee and chat about it? That sounds perfect. The cafe around the corner has amazing pastries too. When dining out, practice restaurant conversations. Shall we order our meals now? What appeals to you on the menu? The grilled salmon looks appetizing. What are you considering? I'm leaning toward the vegetable pasta. Should we share an appetizer? Great idea. How about the bruschetta? Perfect choice. Excuse me, waiter. We're ready to place our order. What can I get for you today? We'd like the bruschetta to start, then grilled salmon and vegetable pasta for main courses. Excellent choices. Would you like anything to drink? Water for now, thank you. Your appetizer will arrive shortly. Evening family interactions provide additional practice opportunities. What an eventful day! How was your day at work? It was productive. I completed that challenging project finally. How was your day? I had an interesting meeting and learned something new. I'm feeling hungry now. Let's prepare dinner together. I was thinking pasta tonight. Perfect. I'll help chop the vegetables. Before bedtime, continue your English practice through self-talk. Today was productive and fulfilling. I learned several new English expressions. Tomorrow, I'll practice speaking even more. Now it's time for rest. Good night, world. One essential fluency secret is the listen and repeat technique. When hearing English sentences, immediately repeat them aloud, mimicking the exact pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation patterns. For instance, hearing "the meeting starts at 9 o'clock," immediately repeat "the meeting starts at 9 o'clock" with identical intonation. Daily repetition dramatically improves your pronunciation and speaking confidence, elevating your English communication. Now that you've integrated English into daily activities, let's enhance your skills further. Many people understand English content, but freeze when speaking due to pronunciation insecurities, lack of confidence, or nervousness when communicating with others. Remember this essential truth. Perfect English isn't required for effective communication. Today, I'll show you how to refine your pronunciation, sound more natural, and speak confidently. Following these recommendations will eliminate speaking anxiety forever. Let's address common speaking barriers. Error. Anxiety. What if I say something incorrectly? Pronunciation concerns. My accent doesn't sound authentic. Practice deficiency. I rarely speak English, so I lack confidence. Translation delays. I compose thoughts in my native language before translating, creating awkward pauses. Do these challenges resonate with your experience? Don't worry. I have effective solutions for each issue. Pronunciation enhancement strategies. Clear pronunciation ensures effective communication. You don't need a perfect British or American accent, just clarity that others can easily understand. Here's how to improve. Listen and mimic. The most effective pronunciation improvement method involves careful listening and mimicry. Select short audio clips from reliable sources, podcasts, videos, or language learning resources. Listen attentively to native speaker pronunciation. Repeat exactly what you hear, matching their rhythm and intonation patterns. For example, with the sentence, "Could you please tell me the way to the library?" Don't just read it. Listen carefully to a native speaker's version and reproduce it precisely. Daily practice creates natural-sounding speech patterns. Speak deliberately. Many learners rush their speech attempting to sound fluent, but this actually reduces clarity. Instead, speak at a measured pace with clear articulation. Properly pronounced words at a moderate speed and are far more understandable than rapid, mumbled speech. Focus on clarity rather than speed. Record and analyze. A powerful improvement technique involves recording your speech. Choose a paragraph. Record yourself reading it, then compare your pronunciation with native speaker models. This comparison immediately highlights areas needing improvement. Address one pronunciation issue at a time for steady progress. developing confidence and English thinking patterns. Even with decent pronunciation, many learners experience speaking anxiety. Here's how to build unshakable confidence. Embrace imperfection. Mistakes aren't failures. They're growth opportunities. Even native speakers make grammatical errors, use incorrect words, and stumble in conversation. Perfection isn't the goal. Communication is. Daily speaking practice. Confidence emerges from consistent practice. Studying without speaking creates knowledge without application skills. Follow this simple rule. Speak English for at least 15 minutes daily. Talk to yourself, pets, friends, or practice partner. Just keep speaking. Regularity matters more than duration. Implement the 3-second rule. When forming responses, give yourself maximum 3 seconds before speaking. For instance, when asked, "What did you do last weekend?" Don't agonize over perfect grammar. Respond promptly. "I explored a new hiking trail." "I watched an interesting documentary." Or "I visited my grandparents." Extended hesitation increases anxiety. Trust your abilities and speak. Real conversation practice. Nothing builds confidence like authentic communication. Find conversation partners through language exchange apps, community groups, or online platforms. Now I'll reveal the ultimate fluency secret: thinking directly in English. This ability eliminates translation delays and creates natural, flowing conversation. Mastering English thought patterns. Genuine fluency requires thinking in English rather than translating from your native language. Translation creates several problems. When saying, "I'm going shopping tomorrow," the translation process follows these steps. Form the thought in your native language. Mentally translate each word. Arrange words according to English grammar. Finally speak. This multi-step process creates hesitation and unnatural speech patterns. Instead, train your brain for direct English thinking with these proven techniques. Begin with basic vocabulary. For beginners, don't attempt complex sentences immediately. Start with simple object naming. Throughout your day, mentally label objects in English: chair, door, clock, phone, water, computer. Make this a consistent habit. When you see a dog, think dog, not your native language equivalent. When drinking coffee, think coffee in English. This practice builds automatic English associations in your brain. Progress to simple sentences. After mastering vocabulary labeling, create simple sentences about your activities. While preparing dinner, think, "I'm chopping onions. This pot is hot. The rice is cooking." During your commute, observe, "The bus is crowded. That building is tall. The traffic is heavy today." Form these thoughts directly in English without native language intervention. This practice develops automatic English thinking patterns. Self-conversation. Practice. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes daily to English self-conversation. While dressing for work, tell yourself, "This blue shirt matches these pants perfectly. I need to iron this collar. These shoes are comfortable for walking." While shopping, think, "These apples look fresh. That price is reasonable. I need to find the dairy section." Creating this ongoing internal dialogue strengthens direct English thinking. Immersive English input. Surround yourself with English content daily. Watch English shows with English subtitles initially, then progress to no subtitles. Listen to English podcasts during commutes or household chores. Read English articles about your interests. Follow English social media accounts. The greater your English exposure, the faster your brain adapts to English thought patterns. However, passive exposure isn't enough. You must actively speak. Even with mistakes, continue speaking. Daily practice transforms halting speech into confident communication. Overcoming speech hesitation. When conversation flows naturally in your native language but feels forced in English, try these techniques. Speak without overthinking. Trust your learned patterns. When forgetting specific words, use alternatives or simpler descriptions. Begin with straightforward sentences before attempting complex constructions. Focus on communication rather than others' judgments. For example, if you're trying to say, "Yesterday I misplaced my house keys and couldn't find them," but forget the word misplaced, simply say, "Yesterday I couldn't find my house keys. I looked everywhere." This maintains communication flow without awkward pauses. Following this daily English thinking schedule accelerates your progress. Morning, name. Surrounding objects in English. Midday, form simple English sentences about current activities. Evening, consume English media for 20+ minutes. Night, conduct 5 to 10-minute English self-conversations. Within weeks of consistent practice, English thinking becomes your default mode. Your English transformation journey. Incredible students, you now possess all necessary tools for fluent, confident, and natural English communication. Remember this powerful truth. English isn't difficult. Only fear and hesitation block your progress, and you now have strategies to overcome both. English proficiency transforms lives, opening countless opportunities, better career prospects, global travel possibilities, international friendships, and access to vast knowledge resources through books, films, and cultural understanding. Most importantly, it creates independence and self-confidence. Never abandon your learning journey. Even during challenging periods, when progress seems slow or when others doubt your abilities, persevere. Your dedication has brought you this far, and I firmly believe in your potential. The time for action has arrived. Practice speaking, listening, and thinking in English daily. Remember, Mistakes aren't important. Consistent effort is. This isn't the conclusion, but rather the beginning of your fluency journey. Continue learning, growing, and improving until English becomes your second nature. We're traveling this path together. I'm supporting you every step of the way. Now, venture forth and begin thinking, speaking, and living in English. Your success is inevitable with persistent practice. Turn your English dreams into reality starting today.